Hello there everybody, this is CwapTheNintendin here, and welcome back to Let's Play Subspace Emissary. So, yeah, we did this thing, and that thing, and this thing, where we got to play as Mario and Pit and Donkey Kong and all the other stuff. I'm obviously ignoring Kirby and Peach because they're unimportant. Actually, Kirby is the most important thing of all time. But regardless of which, we're going to the lake this time as we join back with Diddy Kong in his quest to rescue Donkey Kong. Again! Yeah, seriously. Like, if you know the DK series, the Donkey Kong Country series as of late, you would seriously know that Donkey Kong has been kidnapped more and more times than you can count. Also this thing, what the heck? Actually in DKC3 he wasn't really kidnapped, don't tell anyone. It didn't star him. Ow, he exploded that car into oblivion. What the heck? And by the way, that is that dragon's actual voice from the anime movie. Welp, that happened. So anyway, who should I choose? Who should I choose? Well, Diddy looks stoned over there, so I'm gonna pick Diddy. Of course I am. But anyway, boss time! This is Rayquaza, a Pokemon from the Pokemon series. A legendary dragon-type Pokemon. And of course, judging from the music, he's from Gen 3. So, anyway, Rayquaza, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna call him Rayquaza. So, Rayquaza can do a whole bunch of different things, like use Dig Attack in order to bury underground and hit you from there. He can also apparently use Eye Lasers, Eye Explosions. He can do that with the Dragon Rush and all that stuff. He can use Tail Whip, which actually hurts. And he can fire those, like, freaking mouth beams or something. Also, that attack. It doesn't necessarily launch you anywhere, but just be wary of that attack, though. It's bad. It's pretty bad. Because it does rack up percent. So you want to be careful like that. So anyways, hit him with the green... Actually, let's not hit him with the green shell. Let's get me hit with the green shell, actually, as we go over the Fox. And he's dead anyway, so it's like, what's the point? One thing I should probably mention right off the bat is that you can actually capture bosses in trophy stands, by the way. So, yeah. Probably I should mention that. And it appeared that Fox didn't have any other choice but to go along with the matter since he was being dragged anyway. To think that these cutscenes were written by a scenario writer for Final Fantasy VII. That's not really a joke, folks. It actually happened. But anyway, now I should actually go into Fox as a character because, well, we only played with him for, like, that one hit that we dealt against Rayquaza. Or Rayquaza, whatever. I said Rayquaza, ruined things, blah. I'm going by anime pronunciations. Anyway. So, Fox is a character. He's always been known to be a pretty fast character in Smash Brothers. He can use various attacks like Side B being Fox Illusion, his classic gold Fire move, Fire Fox, which I don't know how he has that attack. He never had that in the Star Fox series. Hello. And, of course, he can do various kicks, and he is just all around a pretty fast character. Particularly if you remember Fox from Melee, because he was super fast in that game. And, yeah, according to people, since obviously this is the worst Smash Bros. Game because it's not Melee physics, that's what you have Project M for, Fox was particularly fast back in the day. While he's still pretty fast here, it's just that the game's speed forces him to kind of slow down a bit. But still, I particularly liked using Fox back in the old days of yore. Back in the days of yore and something. So yeah, Fox is a pretty good character. I like him in this one. Don't really use him a lot in 4, but hey, at least I fell down that pit. Obviously. Anyway, you're gonna find your abundance of Mario enemies as well as Subspace Army enemies as well. Including, I didn't believe I went over this enemy before. A Tao or Toto, whatever. So, it's normally peaceful when it's asleep. But knock it out as soon as you can. Because it'll get angry when you attack it. Yeah, it'll get angry when you attack it and just charge you everywhere. So yeah, be on the lookout for those. Anyway, you might have noticed those, now going into more enemies, actually. You might have noticed those bird enemies right there. Those bird enemies, you can, when they dive at you, when you have the right time, you can actually grab them and use them as items. Like javelins or something. Yeah. I didn't really get over that, but hey, whenever we run into next time, I'll show you. Anyway, these next enemies, Bulkisis, whatever they're called. Yeah, they hide on the ground, and you have to kill them before they kiss you. Because having you kissing them is bad. Obviously. Because obviously it makes you hurt a lot. Like a lot. But regardless of which, we got more Goombas here. We gotta take them out, of course. And speaking of Star Fox items, yep, Smart Bomb. Dead. But anyway. Now that we defeated those Goombas right there, I believe we have to go into the opposite world, because apparently this level has to deal with alternate dimension versions of levels by entering through those doors. Ow. Apparently that was not it, actually. What I'm supposed to do is I'm actually supposed to go over here. Yep, here they are. Here are the things that kiss you to death. Bulkisis. I can't pronounce them at all. Yeah, these enemies pronounce it. Stop! Okay, these enemies, I can't really pronounce things well. But anyway, we're supposed to go up here, and we're supposed to push that switch, and then we can go ahead and go over here. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, this is going to be a while before we complete this level. If you couldn't tell, obviously. Anyway, we got another Tao right here. Let's beat him up. And we go through this door. And the game decided to get rid of the Bramble Blast, remix. Oh, I like that remix, though. It's cool. From DKC2. But that's okay. We got Battlestorm Hill playing from Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Very underrated game, I must say. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat was. You know, that game where you apparently had to get the bongos. I remember it, actually. And it was a pretty good game. It was a good game. Sure, it made use of the DK bongos, but if you can, turn your brain off and just play the bongos with fun, it's actually a really, really fun game. The thing I really like about that game, as we're going through these bonus areas right there, we got an auto-scrolling section, obviously, because I don't want to talk over that, because it's pretty self-explanatory what that is. We got another life. Holy crap, we're getting a lot of lives here. Yeah, going back to Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, as I would probably do a Let's Play of it if I still had Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. I still have the DK bongos there, but I just don't have the game disc anymore. Sad but true. But, where's the trophy stand? Oh, there it is. Wow. Apparently, Giant Fox threw it so far up into the air that it, caused it to go up super high. That's okay. Ooh, CD! CD! Yeah. If you couldn't tell, I didn't... Ow. If you couldn't tell, I didn't really get all the CDs in this game. I mean, I did on my old file, but then again, my old Wii broke. So, I had to get a new Wii, therefore I had to do everything all over again, meaning unlock the characters and the stages. And all that good stuff. I just didn't get the CDs because Smash 4 is out. Who would want to go back to Brawl again? Except to do a Let's Play of this, which I'm obviously doing. Anyway, now we got the King K. Rool Final Battle remix playing. So cool. So cool how these remixes do. Too bad we only get to hear it for like 5 seconds. Before eventually... Purple Bowser appears. Wait, what? Okay, so apparently we got this... Bowser? Is it? I don't know, but... Apparently we gotta take it out for some reason. Yep. Now here's where the AI in the game starts to get really just jerkish, man. Like, you haven't lived Super Smash Bros. Brawl until you played Subspace Emissary, because even on like hard mode, I can handle like hard mode, very hard, intense mode, which is the highest difficulty. But if I'm gonna be perfectly honest, the AI in Subspace Emissary when you're fighting against a character is a jerk. Yeah, even with items or anything like that, it is still a jerk. So you'll see a better example of that later on. Just trust me on that. You'll see a later example of that. Selling on eBay for 500 coins. It's Terminator time! But Fox says, nope. You don't have time for Terminator stuff yet. What the heck is a Sheegoth? I'm assuming that's a Metroid thing, but I don't know what it is. Yeah. Oh, Supersonic Racing! Ooh! Okay. So, okay, apparently I did not get that song yet. I did not get Supersonic Racing for the Green Hill Zone stage yet. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Who knows? But anyway, next up, we have the Ruined Zoo. Ooh. And for those of you who played the Mother series, you would know this level. Who this level is playing as. Or is playing as what? Oh shit. Whoop. We are gonna get chased by a giant Porky statue. Whatever that is. So anyway, now we are here at the Ruined Zoo and we're playing as Lucas from Mother 3. Which nobody freaking knew about, but it had the Earthbound symbol in it, so obviously he was gonna be a replacement of Ness. Except, nope. Ness isn't replaced. It's one of the original 12, man. One of the original 12. But anyway, okay. Yeah, whatever you do, don't touch the Porky statue that's chasing us, because otherwise you'll take major damage. Another auto-scrolling thing. Anyway, similar to Ness, Lucas can use PSI powers, and basically puts Lucas is a sort of a semi-clone to Ness. Like Ness, he can use PK powers, like PK Freeze being his standard special move, PK Thunder, which is his up B, PSI Magnet, which is his down B, and PK Fire as his side B. Beyond that, though, he doesn't have a yo-yo like Ness for his smash moves, meaning his A moves. Instead, he uses his PSI powers, actually, rather than yo-yos. And for his grab move, he has the Rope Snake. So that's good. Amazing how I remember that. So, all in all, I think I think Lucas is a pretty good character. I like using Lucas, and I'm so sad he got cut out in Smash 4. Because why did they have to make Lucas like a little pussy in this one? Speaking of which, how the heck did he, like, get tripped over like that? Oh, shit. You know who that is. It's Dorothy from The Wizard of He's still saying it like PK Pulse to me. Yeah, so remember how hard this boss was in Mother 3? Well, it's not really so hard here. But it can still be pretty hard on higher difficulties. So anyway, you should pretty much know Ness at this point. This is pretty much his fight, of course. So anyway, Ness, of course, has the classic PSI thing. His back aerial has a little bit of a niche to it. If you can hit enemies at the tip of the toe, you can deal out major damage against this thing, which is what I'm obviously using against the actual Porky here, who is like the penultimate boss. This model actually is the penultimate boss of Mother 3. So, yeah. Aside from that being the things, I can't talk. This boss right here has several different things. He can fire that laser at you, which will cause major damage. When he goes on a rage like that thing or something, there is the probable chance he can kill you. And yes, that laser attack is a shield killer within itself. A shield killer without actually being the masked man's shield killer. Plus he has that attack where he pokes you, apparently. But you can basically just combo this thing. But beyond that though, he has that attack where he can summon all those mini Porkies to deal with you. And I suppose this is Lucas's fight now. I mean, he did take this thing out once before. Like 2 years ago before this game was released. But hey, I can officially say we killed Porky with a stick. Yep, we killed Porky with a stick. Also, Mr. Doe I Missed is here. Man, Ness is just being a boss, like, dodging those things.
Yeah.
Okay, when did it start raining and when did it stop? And suddenly Pokemon Trainer is here, what the hell? Yeah, you know who that is already. Okay, question being, why don't they name him Red? Heh, I don't care. Point being, now we get Pokemon Trainer here. And of course, you don't actually fight as the Pokemon Trainer. Instead, you get to fight using Red's Pokemon. Namely, Squirtle. So, Squirtle. He is basically the lightest character of all three Pokemon Trainers, Pokemon. I mean, okay. I should be calling him Red, actually. So, out of all Red's Pokemon, Squirtle is the lightest. He can use all sorts of water attacks that actually damage enemies, unlike what Mario's Flood does. And, yeah. So, his standard special move is basically just Flood, just Water Gun. But, it's his up B that actually damages. Squirtle uses Waterfall right there. And, normally, you would use, your down B to switch Pokemon. And Pokemon Trainer, you saw right there, he just warps. Yeah, Pokemon Trainer just sort of warps. I mean, Red just sort of warps. I gotta get into the habit of that now. Red just sort of warps to places. Yeah, as you clearly saw. Normally you would use your Red's down special to change Pokemon. But in this sort of case, Red does not have Ivysaur or Charizard. We will be getting Ivysaur and Charizard, just not until a bit later. And understandably so. Apparently, Red is trying to locate Ivysaur and Charizard, who are lost in for some reason. And, oh, okay, so apparently we have to wait until a bit when the boom permit was not off screen to do things, which is okay, I suppose. Wow, okay, now my headphones are gone, okay. But anyway, in terms of the music, we have the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Wild Battle theme playing, which is Gen 4. And now we have these enemies, Bitans. They're basically ball enemies, per se. They can multiply and do all sorts of crazy stuff. So, yeah, defeat them before they get that chance to multiply and stuff. But there should be a few left of these, so why don't we just take these guys out on a dinner plan for Sunday night football. Yes, all right. So wait, what's that? Oh, it's Rob64 from Star Fox. Neat. And we got another portal right here that'll take out these GL enemies, I should probably call them. But who knows? And now the music will change to the Team Galactic battle theme. Very underrated evil team theme, if I do have to say so myself, actually. And a pretty awesome remix, too. But of course, now we get reintroduced to those tick hens, oh god. And more fire pyramids, oh god. And these enemies, I completely forgot to mention them. These are flues. You want to defeat them before their health goes back up, because they regenerate health really quickly. Also, they're apparently the precursor to Slender Man, because seriously, they do look like Slender Man. Come on. You can't doubt that they look like Slender Man. Alright, so I do believe this is the last sort of section where we have to beat, go into a beat 'em up section. I hope this is it, actually. I really hope that it doesn't lie to me, because I only remember this being the last one in this level before we end things in the level. But anyway, let's keep on going. Beware the spikes. And and yep, that's it. And now Lucas and Red can proceed onward. I had to freaking stop the commentary just so that Red can do his little woo thing. And all of a sudden, Lucas decides to be awesome. After just one level. And that's pretty much a sure sign of things to come. We got a Mr. Rossetti trophy. And Ashley from Trace Memory. I don't think I've ever actually seen that trophy. Or sticker. That's actually pretty weird. Anyway, that will about do it for now, because I believe we are at, 24 minutes into the video. Okay. So anyway, next time on Let's Play Subspace Emissary, we're going to continue this sort of adventure in the Battlefield Fortress, where we're going to encounter a new character. Or, of course, like an old character, but new character to Subspace Emissary, basically. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.